What's up, guys? It's Claudio, and we are at Tulsa, the Arts District, Cat 3. Let's go! It's Thursdays with Claudio! Man, I was here last year as a Cat 4, and this is the second race of the weekend, but back then it was the first, so I was super nervous last year. Here I was chilling. I lined up pretty decently. Not at the front, though. I don't know what happened. I got into mid-pack. I lined up an hour before. Already kind of in the middle of the thing. This is like 100 people in here. Great race. I was happy, man. I was so happy to be here. I love this. I love this environment. I love the field. Everybody is awesome. Let's look at the stats. Average power 233, normalized 252. Average speed 26.7. Threshold is like 263. I weigh 150 pounds. Already a little bit of ping-ponging here. So, what was my strategy here? Well, let's think. I'm going to show you guys the first few laps here. What was that? I was really trying to take good lines, take the outside lines, try to find places to move up, and we're going to see all of that and how this all panned out. And going into the pit, that really affects your legs and your momentum. And by the way, guys, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe for more content like this. I'm trying to get the channel up to 10,000 subscribers. We're very close. So go ahead and smash that like button and the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I have so many races. They're coming. I'm going to try to do every Thursday now. I'm back in the groove here. I've got a lot of local races. I've got Crybaby Hill coming up. I've got Intelligentsia Cup is coming at the end of this month. I'm going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the end of it. Let's go. No breaks, Claudio. Don't break. All right. We're getting a feel for it. So thank you for subscribing, and follow me on Instagram, Claudio_Fierro. Also on Threads, guys. I'm up there on Threads. So Instagram Threads, let's go. 32 miles an hour. It's so key to stay fast. This is the fastest part of the race right here. And holding your line, holding a good corner on that last corner back then, and this one is important. This one's always kind of slow, and it's always like where people get wrecked. A lot of crashes on this corner. Again, the first few laps, we're just feeling out the field, right? Feeling it out, trying to hold some position. And I realized that I didn't want to, I noticed my tendency is not to like want to ride the front too much. I just raced last night at Floyd Bennett Field here, a local race, and I made it my mission to ride in the top 10 the whole race, and I did. And it was fine. I just made it. I didn't care about the field sprint. I didn't care about anything except just holding top 10 the whole time. I did it. I didn't have very much at the end of for a sprint, but I learned to hold position. At this race, I wasn't in that kind of mode. I was just gonna sit in and be like, okay, here goes nothing. I did have a race plan though. Maybe I'll put it up when I was on the screen if I can find it on my notes. But racing in the front is totally different because you're actually racing. You can see what's happening. You're following wheels. So last night I was like really following wheels. I even went for a preem because I kind of could. And we're skipping ahead here. 6 laps in. So it's totally different. Right here, I have no idea what's going on in the front. I don't know what's happening in the race. I'm just kind of following along, right? And that's all you can do if you're in the mid-pack or in the back. You're not really in the race. Yeet. Okay, we got some action here. Kind of ran into the barrier, the guy, and yeah. So that's pit life. Now we get a free lap, and we got to sprint to get up there. Eek. It's not as fun as you think it is. You think it's like, oh, it's fun. We're in the pit, and we got a free lap, but then you got to do 800, 900 watts. That kills you. That kills your legs and the momentum and everything. It's not a good vibe. It's not fun. Once you do it a few times, it's not cool. And already there's another crash. Like, come on. Oh my God. Look at that pile up. Some of the people in that crash were in my crash. So they crashed out, went in the pit, and then just did like 200 meters. And then they got, and then they got into another crash. So, and we're only 7 laps in. You know what I mean? So now we're like, everybody's like kind of a little bit, Oh, there's some gaps. It's all single filed. The confidence is down. Man, there's gaps up there. And we all got to hustle. And I'm like not trying to, like I'm trying to chill now. Because that effort put a hole in my legs. And I need to just kind of chill. I can't close this down. We're going up the hill. This is like a, what, 2-3%? Sorry, guys. And we're in the back. Man, look at the rear cam. We're in Dropville. This dude's having some mechanicals or something. I don't know. He's looking down. And I realized that I have to keep moving up. Come on, Claudio. You can tell I'm kind of struggling. If I'm not closing this gap down, you can tell that I'm waiting to get it, to get to everybody on the turn. Because you can do that. You can make up a lot of ground on this turn. Let's see how I hold it. Going 31 miles an hour. Come on, lean. Take the outside a little bit. And push some watts. Push, 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 push. Go around them if you can. You can, but just hold that wheel. Okay, that's fine. So I closed it down. I latch back on. But when you're dangling in the back like this, these people, they could also be tired. It's not good. So you got to keep moving up. Because these are... Oh, good job, Claudio. You see that? I'm trying to move up. I braked a little bit there. Not good. You can tell that I want to get up there. I want to get off the back. But you got to keep hustling, man. You got to keep hustling. I tell this guy to close it. He looks back at me. I'm like, bro, close that down. We don't want to get split up. It's funny when you tell people to close things because they don't have to do anything you say. Just because you say close that gap does not mean they're going to do it or they have to do it. You know? You can't tell people what to do. You can, but you can't expect them to do anything. Some people are very, there's a gap here. Close this down, Claudio. I'll tell myself to close it down. Get up there. Okay, 10 laps in. Let's see how I'm taking these turns. I like this one wide. I'm keeping 33. Ooh, 33 squeezed in there. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. I'm holding 32 miles an hour. And I'm not doing too many watts. It's not awful. I'm going in the 400s. I'm pushing a little bit now. I just got to slot back in though. See, that was nice, guys. You hold 32. And here's the issue is that the crash is still there, so we got to be careful. Let's see this turn again. 31 miles an hour. Hold it. Don't dip below 30. Okay, good. Nice. And I'm still I've got the momentum. I'm chilling watts-wise. Look at my heart rate. And I'm still moving up. Sneaking on the outside. Whoa. You can tell that I want to move up. You can tell my attitude here, right? It's fun to watch that. I don't care how close I get to the barriers. I'm fine. And this thing is a little sketch. So I just moved up a good handful of positions right there. So that's the key for this race is holding that outside line. Do not brake there. If you brake, it's so painful because you got to do watts and then you lose all your momentum. It's just free speed. If you can stomach going in the outside and really getting close to the barriers, you'll be fine. It's not so aggressive. People aren't pushing you into the barriers, and it's fine. So I'm holding. Come on, Claudio, hold this. This is an uphill. This is a 2-3% situation here. It takes a toll on you, especially if you're braking in that turn going into it. This turn here. You see, I kind of lost momentum, and I had to spike. And now there's a little tiny gap here. It's a pain in the ass. And people are yeah, I'm tired. Something's going on here. Claudio's a little tired, not want to close this down. Sometimes you just don't want to close gaps. Man, look at this. This is bad. This is I'm getting dropped. I just don't want to close it. I don't. And I know that I can get them on the downhill. All these efforts were adding up. And I'm really not sure. I mean, was I really this tired? Because normally I wouldn't do something like this unless I was tired and not confident. I remember that I was all these efforts, they added up to me, and especially going out of that pit, that really put a dent in my legs. I wasn't happy about that. So avoiding crashes, it's a thing, man. It's kind of like a skill. Like there are people that have never been in the pit, never crashed. Well, maybe new people. They haven't been doing this long enough. Outside line, no brakes. Let's go. I brake a little bit. I could have gotten even more. You see that? You see how nice that is? If you don't brake, I could have gotten 2 more positions there. But you gotta, again, it's a risk because you don't know if they're gonna go wide and then push you into the barriers. Whee! Okay, 30, 32, 31, go, 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 go. Hammer it. Just push a little bit of watts. I spiked a little bit so I can keep my speed. And now I have momentum. We're going 33. Yes. Yes. Passville. That's it. We're just passing everybody. Go wide. Go, go. Don't break. Don't break. You know what I mean? It's totally a thing. I love that. I love how I got to the point where I can do that. I can even imagine doing something like that. Doing those kinds of moves. We're like 3 laps to go. 4 laps to go. And now, okay. Claudio's moving up. You see my attitude change? It's like I was just hanging on to the back, and now I'm like, okay, let's turn it up. We got to move up. I love that. I love seeing that, how it's just, I can flip the switch. It's all a mental thing. Holding these wheels. But the thing is, once we get into like 3 laps to go, everybody wants to move up. So now everybody's flipped the switch, and that's the thing, because some people are really good at it, and you got to actually compete, and people get aggressive, and that's when you're really racing. So now I'm in the mid pack. I would maybe like top 20-ish. It's not bad, but the thing is, we can reshuffle any minute. The shuffle, the washing machine effect is a thing. It happens very quickly. Pedal a little more. Go outside. Yes, this is good. Keep pedaling. Keep going. I know it's like tempting to brake. It's really tempting to brake right here. I'm probably braking. Yeah, we're going, see now the difference is we're going 28 miles an hour. Before I was going like 31, 32 in those other laps. And look at this, I had to spike to 800. You know, the difference is there. Where are we lap-wise? Okay, skipping ahead. I think we're going to 2 laps to go. This is it. Let's look at the counter. What does it say? 2 to go. We're gonna watch the end of this race. So I've moved up, kind of in the middle. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm still in the 20th. Not great. You know, 2 laps to go. You got to be in the top 15 at least, maybe top 10, because it's hard to move up in the last 2 laps. It's hard to find that outside line and have it open because people are closing it or people are just taking it. Here I am. Outside line again. I did move up. Let's go. Oh, you can tell I'm trying to squeeze. I'm trying to squeeze everything. I love it when my attitude changes like that. I love seeing myself really go for it. Like, even if I technically couldn't make it happen, you can tell that I want it. It's there. The instinct is there. Like, move up, 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 up. Hold position, move up. Maybe if the fitness doesn't allow it, or you know, maybe I'm starting to waste myself. Yeah, I love watching this stuff. But my mindset is there. I just need to sharpen it even more. And have more confidence in my fitness, that it's not just gonna go, I'm not gonna waste away. But the last 2 laps, the last lap, you gotta be ready to do some watts. There's no way around it. 28 miles an hour, not the fastest corner. Let's see what happens here. This is Bell Lap. Bell Lap, and I am squeeze through it. Ugh. I'm desperately trying to move up. You can see I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to find some line. Unless Yeah, so if you're not in the top 10 in the last, with 1 to go, it's almost race over. I mean, forget the podium. There's got to be some kind of miracle, oh my God, another crash. And this, yeah, so you see what I mean? How am I going to make this stuff up? There's a crash and everybody surges, and I'm like, why did I lose so many positions there? I was not in the crash. I think everybody just kind of like hammered it, and I didn't. And now, guys, there's a race up there. I'm tired. I remember this feeling right here. I was just tired. I was tired of all of that, all the surging, avoiding the crashes. And that's it. The race is over. There's no way I'm passing, 30 people, right? We got 2 corners to go. And that's all she wrote. Guys, that's the race. Thank you so much for watching. I've got so many videos. Please subscribe. We are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I would love for that to happen over the next few months. I'm so excited about this channel and everything that's coming up. Let's just finish it out. Let's see what I pop off. Do I even sprint? Come on, Claudio. Show us a little something, something. 35 miles an hour up this turn. 32, 31. And here we go, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Claudio_Fiero. I post everything on my stories. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Yee.
Oh, I cried.